Buying a mountain bike for your kid can be as beneficial to you as it is for them, because after all, you get to ride it with them. So when my friend Eric asked if I could help him choose a mountain bike for his son, I said, sure, I can help you do that, and I'll do you one better. I'll help you set the entire thing up, but it's gonna cost your kid 1 day of hard labor on Berm Peak.
I'm Eric Perkins. I grew up local here in Swain County, Western North Carolina. Do a lot of mountain biking, and it's great to have a guy that's physically capable and loves mountain biking too, that literally lives with you. So you don't even have to call anybody. You're just like, Chase, let's go biking. The bike he has is my old bike. Kind of been lacking in maintenance. It still functions, but it has its problems and glitches. And I got myself a new bike a few years ago and could really tell the difference immediately. Stepping up to like a 15-year newer model, it's like going from like a Buick to a Porsche.
Chase, do you feel like that bike holds you back in any way?
Feel more confident on climbing. It makes me feel fast, but definitely downhill.
I mean, it's hard to drop that seat post very low because of just the frame geometry.
Yeah.
So I have a whole trail system in my backyard, and if you want to put in some work there, I could put a value on a frame, a set of wheels, brakes, drivetrain, and if you can work for each one, we could put together a bike for you.
I'd love to.
How does that sound to you?
Sounds awesome.
So Chase, have you ever tuned up a pump track before?
I have not.
Have you guys worked on any type of projects together?
Yeah, we do some building projects together, but he hasn't raked a lot of dirt lately.
All right, well, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna explain the basics. So yeah, you're raking all of the just light stuff off the top. When a pump track sits around for a little bit, what tends to happen is these cracks form. And so if you rake over that and kind of rake the dust into the cracks, you can then shovel pack. Have you ever shovel packed?
I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna hit it so that the shovel lands flat on it and pull back. So it's gonna be like this. I find that sometimes making the shovel hit kind of towards the end makes for a smoother shovel pack. So there's that around the track, and then there are a couple of other tasks, like there are weeds growing out of my pump track, and they're kind of everywhere. So weeding, raking, shovel packing, and then maybe we can talk about a bike frame. This is gonna be awesome. We get to putz around with this bike we picked out while Chase is out there tuning up my kid's pump track. And actually, there's a little bit more backstory to this. Did you always have the means, Eric, to just buy, let's say, a mountain bike for one of your kids?
Not really, and really I grew up with like river guide parents out the Nantahala Outdoor Center. If you know anything about river guides, it's a great job, super fun, but you don't get paid a lot of money. So we had a great childhood, but everything I ever had as a kid was secondhand, third-hand, thrift store clothes. So I'm just super excited to be able to do something awesome for Chase here.
So we're gonna show you what we actually have here for Chase. So we have the bike right here. It's a specialized status, 140 millimeters of travel. We actually have a lot we have to set up here. We have to finish putting together the bike, and then we're gonna put some upgrades on it. So let's check on Chase and see how he's doing out there.
You going, bud? It's going good. Got her raked down, and then I packed some of it.
It's starting to look really clean. This is looking good.
I did not know he could work this fast.
This pump track will probably earn you a frame, and then we have a pile of parts, derailleurs, grips, maybe you'll even get a seat. We'll see. It's safe to say we could probably just leave him to it and start working on bikes. This is going well. Yeah, we're impressed. Really, just to put this thing together, all we need to do is install the pedals and the handlebars.
Can we make it take all day though?
We kind of can. There's a lot of other things, as you see, that we're gonna do to get this dialed.
I gotta get these leaves off the trampoline, but it's in a net. So I'm gonna have to get in there and stomp on the sides to get it out.
I don't really need a knife. I just like using knives because it's fun. I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
Dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Isn't it crazy that a bike like this comes with that thing on?
Yeah, it's the law, but the dork disc has gotta go.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
So before we get to the dork disc and tubeless and all that, we can actually subtly alter the geometry of this bike by choosing a high position or a low position. It gets shipped by default in the high position, and that keeps your pedals a little bit higher up off the ground. It makes the bike a little bit more maneuverable, but then the low position makes it more stable and slack for going high speed, hitting jumps, charging rock gardens.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think my bike has this, and I didn't know how to use it.
You have a Specialized.
I have a Specialized.
I think he's gonna want it in the low position.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell you, this is like the perfect timing. It's been a really rough time in Chase's life, probably the roughest ever. We found out he had a heart condition. He was having heart palpitations on the soccer field, and he finally told us, thankfully. So he is out for the season, and his life is soccer.
But it's fine if he mountain bikes or works out on the track?
He can mountain bike if it's something that he can control, and if he feels weird, he can just stop. On the soccer field, you can't just stop if you got someone coming at you. He's a defender, and that was where the problem was. He just pushed himself beyond what he should be doing. So this is going to be a really crucial time, I think, like father-son, to get him out, mountain bike, and do stuff so he's not just sitting at home.
Just supporting him and keeping his spirits up.
Yeah.
Is he even spoiled?
Yeah, definitely.
But he's a good kid, though,
No,
right?
okay. So
it sounds like he does good in school and he does work.
He does. He's a straight A student. He does everything we ask him. He is a great friend to all people, which is honestly the biggest thing that we ask of him.
But he's just fortunate.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to do the honors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the kosher way to do it.
Nice.
Installing a rear wheel is the hardest bike repair known to man. If you've ever seen somebody do it, you know. Yeah. How do you like these bars? You think you want carbon ones?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Well, we've got some race face carbon handlebars over here. Pretty nice pairing with an alloy bike, nice compliance. I say we give him another task.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's looking good out here.
Mm-hmm.
You even cleared off the trampoline.
Yeah.
Everything's all buffed out, raked.
Yeah, I actually took this thing, instead of the shovel, and packed in the berm with the back of this.
Yeah.
And this.
That works for a tamp.
Yep.
We're starting to put together a bike. We're wondering if you would like carbon handlebars.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, come on this way and I'll show you the road to carbon handlebars. This is where the trails begin. They're in a pretty sad state of affairs. I've had a couple little injuries and I've just got kids. I don't come out here that much. And so we want to keep it running. So there's trimming, there's raking, debris removal, basically from the top of the trail down. Yeah, we've had a couple of storms and it's not like we're out here riding every day. And so if we don't spend a day on maintenance every couple of months or so, it can get really haggard.
Go ahead and teeter it over.
Oh! Yeah, you see how many bushes and stuff you would hit if you were to ride that?
Can you see that?
The spider web?
Dude, that would just be like a full facial spider web in the air.
Yes.
I'm glad we walked down the whole thing because I think it would have taken the whole 2 hours on the first like 100 feet, not realizing how long this trail is.
How much more trail
It's long.
there is.
There's a lot of
You
trail.
spend your time tuning up a berm perfectly and then find out that
There's 15 more.
there's 15 more. Yeah. All right, well, Eric and I have to go up to the shop because there's a lot more work to do on this bike. Not really that much more work. You think you got it?
I think I got it. I'm not gonna be on a mountain bike after this.
So if we're being honest, he was always gonna get these carbon handlebars, but we're making him feel like he's working for every little thing on the bike. Because this is an alloy bike, it's gonna be pretty stiff. They're gonna give him a little bit of compliance. This is gonna make the ride really good. These bars come 780. I don't think we really need to cut them down. What do you think?
No, he's bigger than I am now, which is kind of weird. I can't really force him to do anything anymore. I just hope that I raised him right and he'll just listen to me now.
What do you think about green pedals and grips? Would that be weird?
I don't think so. You gotta have a pop of color somewhere is my opinion.
Crank Brothers Stamp 7 pedals.
That was not the color green I was imagining. Subaru green or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's awesome.
Yeah, Subaru green stamp 7s, and then Subaru green ergon grips.
Ooh, let's do it.
He gets a dropper post.
That's a big upgrade.
He's gonna flip. He finally has a dropper post. What do you say we go outside and see how our boy Chase is doing?
All right, he's probably made it like some of the way down.
It's looking way better through here.
I'm actually pretty impressed.
It looks like he's actually making some pretty quick progress. I could ride this. Look at how clean it is.
Yeah, rake it.
He's making crazy progress.
He's aggressive with that rake.
It looks like you might end up finishing about when we finish.
That's the plan.
Up there looked really good. This is all looking great. I think I might even ride it. There's actually still a little bit we have to do on the bike. Just a little bit.
True story.
You've earned yourself most of a bike. I think if we get to the end here, we could work out a chain, maybe a headset. All right, let's hop to it. We got serious work to do.
See you, Chase.
So they actually give you everything you need to make these tires tubeless. Tubeless tires are gonna give you just a better ride. It's just more supple. You can run lower pressure because there's less of a chance of a pinch flat. We're gonna throw some valve stems in here, fill them up with sealant, and then I've got some other goodies for Chase. Surprisingly, this bike comes with a bottle cage. That's almost never the case, but I'm gonna add this tubeless repair kit so that if Chase gets a flat out on the trails, he can repair it, and there's some other tools in this bike that I'm gonna show you later. So he's got that tubeless tire repair kit there. What do you think he uses to repair anything else? Check this out. Boom, integrated multi-tool in the top. It actually comes with that. So his bike is assembled, we set the flip chip to low, he's got a bottle cage, water bottle, tubeless tires, tubeless tire repair, and of course he's got that little SWAT tool up at the top. So now we're gonna check and see what he did, and then I gotta test it to see if it works right. Then we can present this bike to him if he did a good job, if I don't crash. Chase, what happened?
I'm wiped.
You're wiped?
Yeah.
Is it done?
It's done.
It's done?
It's done.
I've got my bike here. We're not even gonna bother walking it. I'm just gonna ride it. If there's a big branch across the trail or something, then the blood's on your hands.
I like that.
So this is it. I haven't ridden this in months, so it's not gonna be that smooth, but I'm gonna try and just get through it and see the whole trail. Are you confident in your work?
Yeah, I am. Camera does not do that justice. That's stupid steep.
Yeah, this is awesome. And then if I don't die, we're gonna reveal your bike to you.
Sweet.
All right, let's see how Chase did. Trusting him. Yes, I know I took the B line up there, but I am leaving for a trip on Monday, and getting broke off isn't even an option. Just dropped in, I haven't taken a warm-up lap or anything. Woohoo! Wow, the trail looks really good. Nice! Wow, the door's looking haggard. Yes! Good job, Chase. Well, I guess somebody's getting a mountain bike. And as for Chase's old bike, it is a bit outdated, but with some work, it could be a great starter bike for someone. And so we're gonna do something really cool with that in a future video. I guess Chase is hopefully saying goodbye to it right now. I didn't die, you know what that means?
It means I did a good job.
It means you did a good job. So this is your current bike, it doesn't look that bad. Would you say it holds you back, or you don't know any better?
I don't know any better.
But you know it's holding him back.
Yes, I know better.
Well, you wanna see what we got for you?
Yeah, I do. That looks sick.
And we haven't even showed you all the features. So first of all, you got a dropper post.
Big upgrade.
Check out the SWAT in the head tube. Have you ever seen that?
No, I've not.
So you have a little multi-tool there. Carbon handlebars. And you got TRP brakes, which are amazing. Your tires are tubeless, so you can run way lower pressure, like the ride's better. And you have a tubeless repair kit right there on the side.
Never had one of those.
Never had one of those. So the bike is 140, 140. It's gonna ride way bigger than like a 160 bike from 2010. But it's not gonna be a handful. Like you can climb with it. Everything's really easy. You got the raw paint job.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. I like it. It looks brushed.
And then you've got Crank Brothers stamp platform pedals. Yeah.
All matched up too. Green.
12-speed Shimano Dior pretty much ready to ride.
Let's hit it.
What do you say?
Let's do it. I'm dying to ride.
So the real question is, did you work hard enough to hurt?
Yeah, I got some blisters coming in.
So this is a super fun route. We're gonna make some adjustments to chase the suspension along the way, and then we'll descend and see how it do. So you do have a switch on there that you can set it to firm when you're climbing if you want.
That's definitely soft.
That's definitely soft. And then the other direction,
Yeah, it's firm.
that's firm. Yeah, so that's good for climbing, but if you forget to turn your fun switch back off when you start descending, then you don't have as good of a descent. There's a really steezy fire road bomb right here. I know, that fire road bomb's super fun. How did it feel?
Oh, that felt so good.
It felt really good?
On a cloud.
Do you feel like you need to adjust any of the suspension or anything, or?
No, the rebound felt good.
It felt pretty good.
That it was coming back up by the right time.
I'm actually pretty confident in our adjustments. I think you're gonna like it. Appears to be climbing pretty good.
Yeah, this is a cool trail.
It's like the more Chase rides his bike, the more stoked he's getting about descending on it. Chase is gonna do the honors. Oh, we're leaving Eric in the dust.
I'm in a high gear.
Yeah, this next section's the one you're gonna wanna stay humble for. Those are good lines.
Oh, this bike feels amazing.
That was sick. That was his first time riding it, blind. He was going fast.
I know.
That was a really good pace.
That's a cool trail.
It's tricky, but you can do it. Yeah, you got that. Check this out.
Wow.
This is awesome in the spring. All sorts of wildflowers are growing up in the moss. Eric and Chase live up west of Asheville, kind of to the north. And so they don't get down here very often. So this is all new. So what do you think, Eric? Does this bike make you happy?
It makes me really happy. I mean, I'm behind him on the trail, and like, he looks like a pro biker up here.
He's going faster than usual.
Well, and he's going way faster than me uphill, especially.
So I am in full support of anybody buying their kid a bike, whether they work for it or not, because the bike is going to improve their life and it's going to improve your life. But it was cool that we got a little bit of work out of Chase for this, and we have a little bit of descending to do. So here we'll stop and enjoy the view for a second. There's Mount Pisgah out there.
Oh yeah, right there.
All right, straight through here. You can jump this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, did you take that line? Yes. Yeah, it's so fun. Woohoo!
Made me proud right there.
That was awesome.
I was actually shocked at how fast he went down there. He's not done a lot of chunky stuff.
On this bike is a dream.
So it's a good thing that you didn't get a flat tire in the front. You know why?
Why?
Because I didn't put sealant in that front wheel, but I brought some sealant and I brought a vacuum. Got a little bit more work out of them. And there's actually sealant in the front wheel. How do you think this worked out?
Oh, fantastically. You got a clean car and he got sealant.
Hey, I think Chase is a really good kid. Is he spoiled? I don't know. I'd say he's just lucky, but Eric was ready to just buy him a bike and not really make him do anything for it, because as a parent, I know it's kind of for us too, but we got a little work out of him, and I think he's better for it. Thanks for riding with me today. I'll see you next time.